Is it basically cheesing the game? Yes. Do I regret it? No. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hard Quest 2. I'm Neodyinamite, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna do some farming. I need to get better equipment. Lots of better equipment. So, first things first. There's a lone stranger over here. I'm guessing he's related to the Shadow Dance camp, which is over here. I don't want to do it for now. What I'm looking for is money, weapons, cards. Refugee camp. We got a quest for that thing, I think. Yeah, track down the lost refugees. Lost refugees from the trading post over there. So we're gonna try to do that thing. Last time we've acquired yet another new guy, and we had some difficulties with the chasing encounter, so that is a pain in the ass to do. So keep an eye out of those and avoid them if possible. Right. So what's gonna happen over here?
This is where the refugees split into two groups. Half of them pressed on to Zeke's trading post. The other half turned back to Kala Kala. Keep your eyes open. We need to find more tracks of the lost ones.
Okay. Right. Do we have any more encampments? Either they went to the lost mine. No, they didn't. Okay. Track down the refugees. Okay, so they had to go over here. Oh, wait. There you are. Refugees tracks. What, you went to the lumber mill? Looks like we found some of the lost refugees, corpses of the elderly and children. They must have lost their way in the blizzard. Let's hope at least some of them survive somewhere in the wild. We have to keep looking.
Lucky we found these horses.
Okay. Is there like a hidden path, something over here? They're remnants of a campfire. Probably belong to our missing refugees. The tracks led towards that cave over there. But what is that among the ash? Human femur? Or charted? With teeth marks all over it. Hidden cave! Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. It was more than a deep crevice than an actual cave. We called, but no one answered. If any of the lost refugees use the rope. Ah, okay. Ask LD for help. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna go. Any of the lost refugees ventured here, they would slowly fall down into it, trap it in the ice-covered rocks. Only a very skilled climber could be able to scale down without a rope. Asking for help? I knew I'm putting their loyalty to the test when I asked him to climb down first and secure a path for us. But strangely enough, he agreed. At the bottom of the rocky crevice, there was a single young man, alive but barely. He had frostbitten fingers and ears. Once we warmed him up, he woke, thanking us with a thin voice. For some reason, Laughing Deer seems tense around the survival.
It is obvious that he only survived because he ate the flesh of his fallen comrades. Such an act will surely make him turn into a Wendigo, a carnivorous demon. We should kill him now. Save him and his family the agony.
Oh no, not that shit, please. Not a Wendigo. It's like imagine, I don't know even like what you could try to imagine. Like, imagine a gigantic fucking behemoth of a monster. It's not our decision, and we not know if his corset would work on us settler. Let's bring him back to his people. Let them deal with it. Help the survivor, Kalil's loyalty. Laughing Deer. Yeah, I think you're gonna have more than one opportunity. Let's help him.
Was a good decision.
We're here to find him. Let's get back into his family.
Can you see anything?
No, that wasn't too expecting from me. Right, I'm gonna check out the lumber mill. Maybe we're gonna find something useful here. Right with me. Also, old silver mine. Probably have to visit that shit as well. Investigate. Seems dead and frozen lumber mill. We entered the main building and came. Lazarus is a companion. Ask Lazarus for help. Okay. I need to get him loyalty points. Wonderful tunic. So I'm gonna waste bandages and whiskey. I prefer not to. Patching up. The character heals 4 hit points at the beginning of the following turn. Oh, it's a consumable. Okay, but I need to get Lazarus to what? Companion. Okay, I'll try to get that shit eventually. As soon as like a quest objective is gonna appear with Lazarus, I'm gonna like, hey Lazarus, you wanna give me your opinion? I agree, no matter what you say. It's like a great idea. And what do we have in the old silver mine? Hello? It was an old shallowed mine. Whatever silver people found here must barely paid for the cost of the operation. Oh, I got a pickaxe. Gained pickaxe. The mine proved to be a waste of time. Apart from my old pickaxe, it has nothing of value. Lucky. I've wasted a pickaxe and I got a pickaxe. Nice. Military camp. Okay, so what is the emissary of the natives? Okay, a group of soldiers set up a camp nearby. I remember the war good enough to recognize negligence when I see it. The camp was dirty, poor, and the number of soldiers too low to maintain it. Approach the camp.
Like the army life, eh, boys?
The soldiers were worried as they saw us approach, but seemed to quickly understand that in their shape it would be unwise to antagonize us. In the end, they let us in, as long as 2 of them accompanied us with rifles at the ready. Apparently, they answered to one Lieutenant Drake. Also, they mentioned a quartermaster who could use our help regarding the dwelling supplies. Was it the commander? Lieutenant Drake was a tall, serious, and a somewhat melancholic man, but he had a spark of intelligence in his very eyes. I rather think among the brass. He offered us some tin coffee in his tent. Ask what they're doing over here. Why are you here, Lieutenant? I can see this winter is bad for you people. It's a hunting, dangerous group of natives. They call themselves shadow dancers or something of that ilk. But in the cursed winter kept getting worse, we were forced to entrench ourselves here. The worst thing is that we lost most of our horses in the damn blizzard. We're hoping to buy at least a dozen from the local rancher, but cannot spare even one man to go to the settle the gale. Do this for me, and I'll make it worth your time. Agree? Ask about the
A group
native.
of friendly natives from the south sent one of their own to parley with you. Have you seen anyone like that?
We've got one, if that's what you're asking. He was observing our camp. You do understand our situation. We must be careful. Every native seen might be a shadow dancer spy. We could go see him in a makeshift prison. My man brought him up, but he is still in one piece. We will let him go once we learn about the shadow dancer's camp location. Visit the jail? The emissary was just a teen boy. He sat in a flimsy cage, guarded by 2 border soldiers, his hands and feet tied. At least they fit the boy from time to time. Talk with the prisoner. Clarice spoke to the boy, and as soon as she mentioned his home, the boy's face brightened. He swore he knew nothing of the shadow dance. I see 2 options here, Jin. Either we free ourselves using some trick, or we look for the shadow dancer's camp ourselves and trade the information for his life. Ah, Flynn is ally. Ask Flynn to free the prisoner. Okay. Quartermaster. When we entered the quartermaster's tent, we were welcomed by empty shelves and crates full of spoiled potatoes. Ah, we can heal. Ask about the dwelling supplies. The quartermaster was running out of supplies. Give him provisions. Trade. You have some stuff. You have a machete. You have a widowmaker, which I already have. But you don't have anything like actual cool. Okay, I'll keep this thing in mind. Quartermaster. When you enter the quartermaster's tent... Oh wait, same guy. Whoops.
We could all
Right.
use some hot coffee.
Yeah, I know. Frozen Lake. The fuck is this? As we rode through the frozen lake, we've met a group of hardy fishermen gathered around the hole in the ice. They looked pretty relaxed. We could see their baskets were full. Approach the fisher camp. Oh, they're having a really good day, I see. The marine company welcomed us warmly, but warmly. After a while, we were handed some rods and encouraged to try and catch something for ourselves. Join the fishing? We were going to join them, but Kwalash was the only one who managed to catch anything. Just as we were pulling out another beautiful lake trout, one of the men slipped and fell into the lake first, into the fridge water. Okay, I can ask Deer for help. You're the best swimmer here. Go, help the man. Fine, but you owe me one, Carter. Thanks to our quick reaction, we've managed to save the poor fool. His friends rewarded us with some food and some booze. We left soon after. Okay, I need to remember that for future stuff like that, I actually have to save.
My nose is frostbitten.
If I want to get the best out of every single encounter, I need to save. A lot. Is it basically cheesing the game? Yes. Do I regret it? No. Lost stranger. We stumbled upon a lone settler in a hole-ridden hat. He looked like if he was half eaten by mice. He seemed cold and was cursing under his breath, seemingly struggling to dig in the frozen ground. Approach him. What are you up to, partner? The stranger jumped and threw both his hands in the air. He wore no weapons, but he flimsy the shovel. We've managed to calm him down a bit, but he had trouble relaxing looking at our pose. We can help each other if you promise not to rob me, kind sir. Promise that you won't rob him. A promise was the problem. Last year I've buried my family savings here beside the rock, and now that I desperately need them, I can't dig through the godforsaken frozen ground. Help me and I'll pay you. Ask Bill to get to work. I can use a pickaxe, I can get Bill to work. You know what? What do you think, Bill? We need someone strong and especially resilient for the job, if you know what I mean. Do I look like a goddamn mining mule, Carter? You look like you, kid. Now hand me that shovel and move aside, pansies. It didn't take an hour and we managed to dig it up, a crate holding some cash and boring trinkets, as well as a pretty nice shotgun. The stranger offered 75 for our help. Lazarus loyalty. Ooh, that's a nice shotgun. Range 10. Effective range 1 to target anyone. Self. Damage only 2. Eh? I mean, it's only 1 cost. But it's not worth it. I mean, it's nice, but it's not worth it. I think I prefer Lazarus loyalty.
Blessed are those who heed good advice.
Right, my word means something. Good luck to you, sir. Next time, consider a bank. That's not much. I'd rather prefer the gun, but a promise is a promise, right, Carter?
Let's have
I mean, I needed loyalty, and I got loyalty, so let's stick to it. Okay, we got the Shadow Dancer camp over here.
If I'd wanted to freeze my ass off, I'd have stayed in Chicago.
Stayed in Chicago. Well, we got better things to do, Carter. Shadow Dancer's camp. Let's see what the fuck we're gonna find over here. Shadow Dancer's camp was nestily hidden. Only due to Kalasha's skills we were able to find it. The numbers were strong here, and we dared not to approach. Mark the location map. Now we only need to double back to our good Lieutenant Drake. Oh, I thought I'm actually gonna have to fight with them. Howdy, soldiers. Visit the commander. Report the Shadow Dance camp is located. Here, we found your Shadow Dance camp. Now free the boy. He got nothing to do with them. And so the Lieutenant Drake, reasonable man, if I ever seen one, let the prisoner free. We were ready to return to Lalala's village to report the happy ending. I can give the quartermaster provisions. Quartermaster was moved by our generosity that he allowed us to pick merchandise from his special inventory. Ooh. Yo. Whoa. Now that is special inventory. Damage 2. Well, see, this is exactly the same shotgun, so it's like worth 125. Desert Ranger. Ooh, yeah. Widowmaker. I don't care about the Widowmaker since I have access to those bad boys. Effective range 1 to 18. CTH debuff. The character gains minus 25% chance to hit when using this weapon. Yeah, that's not good. Damage is 8. Damage is 8, you say? I have to somehow balance out the debuff from this weapon though. But though, this weapon and this one over here, I could actually consider them maybe. Okay. Well, that was worth it. If I'll find some more money, I'm definitely going shopping. Okay. So the only thing remaining is to go to Kalakala. Stormy Town in the northern valleys of Oregon. Used to be a heaven for lumberjacks. Enter Kalakala. This place first cursed. Enter it. Okay. So. Carter's going in because he has full hit points. Old Man Bill, I'm gonna swap you. I'm gonna actually take your weapons. I cannot take your weapons. Fuck you. Okay, take you trinkets. Swap for the priest. Okay. Speed and max lock. Okay, give you this. Max lock plus 20. Who doesn't have a trinket? You don't have a trinket. You have a trinket. Self. Hit points per kill. Yeah, that doesn't exactly fucking work. Here, have this. And give this shit to... max hit points. Okay, maybe this one is gonna be a little bit better for you. Actually, no, let's swap this with this. I'm gonna give you this, just in case. Edit. Here. Okay, I think this should be a lot better. Fight your way towards the townsfolk's hideout. 10 of Cups. Ooh, that's a card. Use the possess skill to kill Ravagers. Oh no, we're gonna be fighting with the dead, aren't we? Oh, fuck. That ain't good. That really ain't good. We're gonna be fighting with the dead. Ah, shit! And what do we have here? Oh my god!
Like a train passed through, all right.
And here come the dead ones. Those revenants.
They're nothing more than armed carrion, risen by the passage of the train.
That's a lot of them.
Look, this must be where the survivors barricaded themselves.
We need to get to them before those revenants.
Just in case, we could also secure some resources.
Uh-huh. Oh my god, that's a lot of them. Holy shit.
Let's go.
Holy fuck, how many of them? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I don't have a time limit over here, so that's okay. Use the pose skills to kill Ravagers. 8, I need to kill 8 of them. Sure. Doesn't sound half bad. Okay. Remove all negative status effects from a character. Okay, that's nice to know, I guess. Right. This is gonna be problematic. Holy fuck.
I'm present.
One and only.
This is gonna be really problematic.
I'm here.
Shit. Triple shit even. Oh crap. How the fuck I'm supposed to go with this crap? What the fuck? Oh, I can do something with that thing. I don't know what.
Looking for trouble?
Oh. Okay.
You think I'm going to hell? I see
Damage
we're already
6.
there.
Damage 6, you say. Okay, I cannot go back, so that's a bit of a problem. Right. Regenerates hit points and is resistant to most statuses. Oh, fuck. Okay, shoot him in the face. That's one. And after that, I want you to fucking dodge.
Again.
One and only.
Why did you have a male voice? You're not supposed to have a male voice. Flynn, damage this guy. Oh, it was sound of the ghost. Okay, whatever. Sorry. Okay, lay down. I hope this is actually a good idea what I'm doing. Right, you'll be able to kill those two.
Watch this.
That's 2 of them dead. Get here. Right, you can shoot this fucker.
Let's dance.
Okay, that's 6. Now you can shoot him as well for 6. Nice. Now, is there like some type of... Okay, shoot this guy as well. Good. So, is this... I don't see any fucking explosives around here, so that's gonna be a problem. Shoot this guy? And that's actually gonna be it, boys.
Again.
Oh, you cannot, oh, okay, so you cannot actually hide. That's a problem. Shotgunner, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. More of them coming. Oh, you heal 5. So you have to kill them within 1 turn, otherwise it's basically, they're gonna heal up through revolver damage without no problem. This is gonna be an issue. This is gonna be a serious issue. Well, fuck you.
You will pay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's dead.
I can't help you anymore.
She's dead. She's so fucking dead. And I can't help her. Okay, that sucks. Change of plans. Use your special ability. Is this a good idea? Yeah, I think so. I have to gain control over this land first, over this stage. Then we could try to do some actual killing. Hide. Okay,
Yes.
so I don't have any special abilities with you, but you have to do some actual fucking serious
Not
killing
the
over here.
way.
That's 1. That's 2.
This is the way.
Nice. 9 hit points. Okay, we will see. Right.
Bless you.
You can kill, you can damage everybody around you. Right, you have to shoot this guy. Okay, if I'm gonna go here, you're gonna hide. Go. Because you're gonna get damaged. That's in the face. Yeah, kill him. Good job, man. Now, is there like a place for you to hide? Half, half, 100%. Go. We need to hide. I need to hide a lot. So basically, if I'm gonna damage them for 5, they're gonna heal up full anyway. That's a problem. That's a serious problem, boys. Okay, I need 100% of cover somewhere here. It's only half. That's not good. That's really not good. But then again, maybe they won't be able to hit me. Swap the weapon. Yeah, shoot this guy.
All right.
Yeah, that's the best I have, because now we're gonna fucking die. Right in the face. And that's the end of this fucking shit show. Alright, anyone else? I don't think so. Jesus! This is gonna be a struggle. Yeah, so he heals for 5 every single time. That's gonna be a problem. Uh-oh. Oh, you managed to hit her. Well, shit. As much as I want to fight with the Kala thingy, I need better equipment. That's like the thing. Zeke post. Okay, attack with the Kala refugees. Watch the group topple refugees outside. Skin boots. Okay, that's always something. Bring the sole survivor to the family. He's the only survivor we managed to find. He's in bad shape, but he'll live. As for the rest, they perished in the blizzard. The refugees were happy that we've managed to save at least one of their own. They didn't have much hope. They awarded us with what they could spare. Attack with Zeke. Do we have anything new over here? Okay, give him the provisions. Lost. Okay, good. Good. Now I can feed those damn crowd with their own supplies. Thank you much. I'll give you a discount for your assistance. That's nice. A discount, you say? Okay. Rifles. Right. If I'm gonna... Ooh, a lamp. Quest item. Okay, keep that thing in mind. If I'll get one more discount, I could try to get some additional weaponry. Like, for example, this one. This could be useful. Okay, I'll keep this thing in mind for now. Okay, go back to the natives village. Let's see. Attack with the natives. Jawbone Club. I prefer to have cards. Tell the chieftain that you freed the emissary. We managed to free the boy. He's safe and sound, and we should come home soon. You have my word. He's grateful. Now he and the elders will need to decide how to proceed. He wants us to take this artifact as a reward. You should feel honored. Thanks. It's not a fucking card, but it's always something. Okay, so that's one thing. If I will go... Okay, I need cards. I need cards. How the fuck I can acquire cards? Wait, I think I have to... Black Pitch Cavern. I'm guessing that I have to get the oil lamp thingy and go to the cave, and that should give me something. Hold on a second.
Something in that direction.
Zeke, trade, $12. Okay. Next man. Leave.
Where does the path lead?
So that means there is a Black Pitch Cave over here. Let's hope I'm actually gonna find some better resources inside. Come on. I need equipment. Enter the cave. With the devil in the labyrinth. Soon it becomes obvious that we won't be able to explore the cave without a reliable source of light. A machete. Well, search the maze. Using the lantern, we're able to navigate the maze. Soon we've stumbled upon a dry corpse of an unlucky grave robber. What fool have ventured here wielding a bullwhip? Anyway, we picked up his equipment and went on deeper into the caves. Finally, we entered a bigger cave. At the end of the maze, a renowned hero of some kind of a tribe leader must have been buried here, along with precious golden necklaces. Of course, Kalesh had a problem with stealing from the dead, but in the end, it was my call. Her loyalty is worth more to me than $20.
Good choice, Carter.
Either way, we've turned it around and left the dead to the eternal rest. That's not a card.
I think my nose is frostbitten.
I need cards! Horse Ranch, let's see. This rather a small, seleucid ranch run only by one man, but he was good at his job. He managed to keep his horses healthy and fed despite the weather thanks to the barn full of goody hay. He had other problems though. What are you looking for in that damn weather, huh? Explained Lieutenant's deal. So they needed horses, and what do I care? My daughter's sick, and even all of their so-called military expense bills won't buy the medicine I need. Help her or get lost before I grab my gun. Trade the ranch daughter. Okay, I need a wonderful tonic. Or get Lazarus, an ally. Okay, Lazarus. We need to find you some events. Lazarus led us north until we saw a snow-covered farmland in a cozy valley by the frozen lake. According to Lazarus, this land belonged to Cain clan. He suspected they were behind all the strange disappearances around Pine Falls.
You don't get it. These are not
simple
hardened farmers with guns. These people are fanatics. If Moses O'Kane would tell them to set themselves and their own families on fire, they would just do it. They
simple,
are
completely
mad
unsuspected
people.
farm. Okay. Right, so I'm guessing I'm missing something here. I probably have to go first. Oh wait, native village. Come on, give me something cool. We happened upon a weird gathering. A small group of settlers approached the chief of a native village. The settlers seemed desperate, and the chief and his warriors were getting angrier with every minute. Let's see what's this all about. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, God bless you, mister. Please help us convince them to trade with us. We brought silver, guns, even. We only want the food to survive the cold. That's all people do, all the time. You want, you need, you take, no more. Go somewhere else with your cursed weapons and
The
trinkets.
chief is right. Let's remove your folk from the village before they decide to use those guns.
Come on! Those settlers have hungry families. I'm sure we can come up to some kind of understanding. Meditate. Loyalty points. She's an ally. Okay. She's an ally. How much for her to become an ally of mine? 1 point. 1 point. I just need her. See, this is why it's worth to get the alliances around here. Okay, Pine Falls. Pine Falls, a fine town. Finally, we're welcomed by a hustle of bossly of a true hard Western society. Lucky for Deer and Bill, people were so busy no one even looked at us twice. Look around town.
New trouble. Ha! Makes me feel alive again.
Of course! It seems that all the commotion was tied to a rescue expedition. Good folk of Pine Falls rushed to the aid of the brethren in Boomtown. Right. More like the greed and fear. They needed the furs, and they needed the trains grounded at Boomtown. And to do that, they needed to clear the great avalanche blocking the eastern pass.
This is serious. If that pass isn't cleared soon, the people in that valley, including everyone in Boomtown, won't survive that freak winter.
Hope they make it. Well, I wish them luck, really, but we have more pressing matters to attend to currently. Check the town's notice board. There were 2 wanted posters hanging on the notice board, among some pretty old leftovers. Wanted, Palite.
Preferably dead. Mysterious murderer and torturer at large. Nicknamed Pilot. Visit Sheriff's office for more information.
Take the poster, wanted, Pilot. You hunt down that killer. Eri Barkul.
Wanted, preferably alive. Murderer of Mrs. Maringer and her unborn child, one Ernest Barguckle. If you have any information regarding Ernie, visit the sheriff's office.
Take the wanted poster. So this one needs to be alive. Ah yes, Ernie, lazy bastard. He's at the raw remote trading post, but during his last job, he accidentally killed the local pastor's pregnant wife. The folks were quite eager to hang him. Before this crazy winter, some riders saw him around Hunchback Pass. We'll see about that thing. So yeah, basically I'm coming back to the previous statement of the previous episode that I need equipment. I can't go to Kalakala because there's like lots of undead, and I won't be able to do the side mission without having some better weaponry or cards. I need cards because that quest, that encounter requires me to use the special abilities. To get the special abilities, I need to have cards. I don't have cards, I don't have special abilities. That's how it goes. Fuck! Okay, visit Sheriff's office. Ask about Ernie Bargle. Sheriff Tom seems to be like a cozy, lazy bastard, but something in his eyes told me he's not to be trifled with. If you're after Ernie, I can only wish you luck. He'll up somewhere on the Hunchback Pass, and I doubt anyone will manage to rat him out of there before all the snow halves. Still, if you want to try, be my guest. Be warned though, that Ernie is afraid of nothing. Well, maybe expect fire, since he got severely burned as a kid. Ask about Pelate. Ah, this one's a pain in the ass. We have a loony on the loose, killing people, nailing them up to crosses, torturing. The worst thing is that the state has a similar problem 15 years ago. Then one day, it just stopped. Now this pilot is back and killing again. Townsfolk has heard that Sal from local saloon is pulling extra cash from whatever finds the kills the bastard. If you want to hunt the pilot down, you might want to look around the crime scene. Sadie Marlowe was found on the cross right in front of her own house. Right there. I'll mark it for you. What's the situation? Can you tell me about the Pine Falls situation? What can you tell me about Pine Falls, Sheriff? It's a nice, peaceful town, and I would prefer to stay that way. Sure. Doctor's office. Okay, can heal all. The store. How's it going on? The government finally set up an army to fight those aggressive natives, but people say they come unprepared and shocked here. Just like we are. Yeah. Trade. Let's see what you got. Okay, you got some provision. You got a rope, which I don't need anymore. You got a rifle that I already have. You got some pistols. Some meat, some bandages. Shotgun I already seen. And nothing else. Okay. Right. Saloon? We entered at Sal's saloon. That's a nice poster. It was it was a place full of two-faced scum who keep smiling on their faces while wriggling suckers out of the very last cent. Not my favorite joint in the town, but we were not there to drink. After we mentioned the pilot, Sal asked us to follow him to his small office. Tom's right. I'm getting extra cash for the reward. People are terrified. You never know when you might stumble across a victim nailed to a cross in the wilds. If you really want to catch the bastard there, is one man who might help. A trapper named Bergerson. I'll mark the ranch on your map. Thanks. Back to the head of the expedition. We stood in the street smoking and going throughout munitions, while Lazarus has been paralleling with the expedition foreman. He seems to be quite respected in Pine Falls. After a long while, he walked back to us and explained the situation. They have two main problems they need to solve. To get the expedition underway, and that means we have two problems, since we desperately need to get to Boomtown. First, they need workers, and not the soft town folk of Pine Falls, no. They need citizenous pioneers, like the people from Kalakala, so we have to free the town. And two, they need an expert, someone who did similar work in the past. Good news is already found one. Bad news, he got somewhere north from here, vanished without a trace. If we want to get to Boomtown and grab the siphon, we'll need to help them solve those
Why
problems.
do we always have to do these people's dirty jobs? I wonder what would happen if for once we would ask them for help. I bet they would drop everything and risk their lives straight away.
Probably. Come on, Flynn. Those people suffered enough. We might as well help them along the way. I need Lazarus' loyalty.
It's wise to listen to wise advice.
You want old Mervyn to freeze to death? Flynn, come on. They are counting on us. Besides, we need the pass open anyway. From what I said earlier, you planned to go to Kalakala. As for the missing engineer, I have an idea who might took him. The cursed Moses O'Kane and his whole clan of inbreds. I can lead you there.
Well, folks, seems like we have some options now. It's time to decide. Where do we go next from here? Which lead to follow first?
Probably gonna try to go to Kalakala. Right. Bergerson. Kello's Farm, Native Village. Hornback Pass, Horse Ranch, O'Kane's Farm. Right. And there's a totem thingy over here. And the passage block. Yeah, that's a totem. Spirit totem. The woods were dark and thick here. We could all feel a powerful presence in the ring in there. If not for the things we survived lately, I almost shit myself. Or maybe it was the fact that I had no soul that made me feel braver. Approach the totem. Flynn took us 2 steps forward after afraid and angry at the same time. Dangerous mixture when it comes to that girl.
Well, we're here. Lalanayet sent us, so show yourself. I'm waiting.
Spirit Bear. I heard stories about him. Never met him in person, though. This is an exceptional thing, Flynn. Do not waste it.
Suddenly there was a warm wind and a rustle of branches. Shadow seems to elongate. The nook we stood on drowned in mortal darkness. In that darkness, there he was. Huge, majestic, scary as shit. And he spoke in fucking English, I kid you not.
I know of you, come, and of your enemies and your allies, and all the paths that lay before you.
You know about Mammon? You mean you know about Mammon and his ghost train?
I know that Utena has awoken, and is rampaging through these lands, sowing chaos and leaving death in its wake. Know this, I want him gone, and I will aid you in finding him.
Who are you exactly? Who exactly are you? You must forgive me, I already stepped in too much weird shit lately.
I am one of the many. I tend to things that have spirits lingering in them. I guide. I grant power. This must suffice.
It will do for now, partner. How can find Mammon? Lanta said you can help us. Help our Flynn to find some kind of a gateway to hell. We call it Hellgate Station, is that right?
The Lanaed spoke true. I can feel tremendous spiritual power in the one you call Flynn. And I can help her unlock it.
Okay. Flynn, get your ass ready.
Little cub, will have to unravel the cocoon of fear you've been wrapped in since the day you were born.
Yeah, you're gonna get spanked, Flynn.
No! No way! This little piece of witchcraft I've used to survive is enough. I never wanted this, and I definitely don't want this now.
Come on now, Bear. You can't expect this child to.
No one asked you, lady. I can tell him to fuck off all by my lonesome.
I need loyalty to Clarisha.
Good choice, Carter.
Maybe Clash is right, Flynn. Maybe that's just too much to bear. No pun intended.
This is the only way you'll ever be able to find him and face him with a hope for survival.
It's a good way. This is the way. Oh.
The good way. This is the way, and no other will ever be offered to you.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I guess we can't just use a compass?
Probably not.
These herbs, once you are ready, throw them into a fire burning on sacred ground. Inhale the smoke. This will transport you and 3 others to the spirit world, where you will face your fears.
Much obliged, partner. Okay. We thank you for the help.
Meet again, gentleness. Go. Face your fears, young Flynn. I'll be with you.
Okay. So this is alright, so this is like additional encounter. I'm probably like not ready for this thing at all. But now we got enough loyalty.
My lashes are freezing over.
So we can try to do something with that village over there. No. Keep going. I've pressed a button by mistake. Move it, boys, move it. Come on, go around in circles all day, every day. Right, approach the village. Continue. Right. It's an ally. Ask Clarish to mediate both groups. Laughing Deer, loyalty, Lazarus, loyalty.
You might learn something from me in the end.
What do you think, Clarish? Is there a way to mediate this? Clarish was happy to help. She sat with the chief and the leader of the settlers to negotiate a deal that satisfied both sides. Even Deer and Lazarus were happy with the outcome. Good. How much more? I need to throw at Lazarus for him to be... okay, I need one more. One more, and he's gonna be completely fucking happy. Right. So... let's do maybe some hunting. Preferably dead, preferably alive. Mysterious murderer, yada yada yada. War, dead or alive. I don't know which one it is. Can I somehow... so this one is for this one, and this one is for this one. Ernie Buckle. Okay. I think this is the right one to do. If I remember correctly, the game told me that the guy's gonna get smoked out with fire. It took us hours to track down Ernie in the Hunchback Pass. Finally, we approached a solid hunting tree standing pretty high on the mighty fear. There we saw light and smoke coming out of it. It had to be the place. Approach the tree stand. Once we moved towards the sand, we've heard shots and the snow around us exploding and gunfire. The bastard had a perfect position. It was no mystery now why no one managed to bring him in. We pulled back and hit some distance from the tree. Depend on the clash experience. Hawkeye rifle. Use the dynamite to kill him. Set a tree on fire. I need an oil lamp. Okay, what's gonna happen if I'm gonna use this thing? Will I take him alive? If you stay here as the division while I double back, crawling through the snow and get him from behind, I'll land swiftly. Keep shooting and make sure he thinks we're all here. After an hour or so, we've had a single shot and wounded Ernie fell from the stand into the snow. Charlize joined us soon enough, looking like a snowman.
To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice.
Now that it's done, we should get back to Pines Fall and sheriff's office. But we got him alive? I'm not sure. Does that mean we got him alive or that he's got dead? Because he technically speaking survived that, right? I think I've killed him. Hold on a second. I think I've killed him. No. Alive, 60. No, I've actually... He's alive.
Freezing out here.
Sheriffs? Get the bounty for Ernie Buckle. I'm surprised you managed to catch him alive. Well, folks, we'll have their spectacle after all. Here's your reward. Well earned, pal. Much obliged, Sheriff. Much obliged. And now just to solve the other mystery. It was a small cozy ranch run by a trapper named Bergson. Talk to Bergson. Seemed like Bergson wasn't home this time. Inside we found signs of combat and blood. Someone took Bergson and was moving him somewhere. At least the tracks were quite fresh. Ah, fuck. Okay, and that's the... Investigates Sadie Mallow's house. A decent house was standing, and all around there a piece of official looking paper has been nailed to the door. Read the note. Okay, so circumstances of death, yada yada. Look for clues. Carefully searching the house for clues, we found two interesting things. Old photograph of a group of people in front of Sal's saloon, and a knife-carved sentence above the door inside, which Lazarus identified as a Bible quote. Behold, a pale horse, and he who sat on it had the name Death, and Hades was following him. That's not much of a clue, you know. Alright, so we have to follow this thing. Yeah, those are Bergson tracks. Really shouldn't come out in those fancy boots in this winter weather. He's being followed though. More tracks. Bergson must be near. Wonder if he met whatever was stalking him. Probably, but I think this is a good moment to actually equip some weapons. Oh, I'm afraid the guy is dead. The Red Cross. The pillar got to Bergson before we managed to talk to him about it. There he was, nailed to the cross and horribly mutilated. Before we gracefully ended his torment, he managed to give us a name. Keller. Keller? I know a man by that name. He has a farm not far from Payne Falls. But is the name of a killer or the next victim? That's a good question. Investigate Keller's farm. Group of saloon people. Okay, so it's gonna be probably like a choice. Either one of them is gonna be the killer, and the other one the victim, and then probably we'll have to like pick which one is the victim, which one is the actual murderer. Investigate Keller's ties to pilot. Hello there, Mr. Keller. We have some questions for you. Keller wasn't here. We decided to search the house, just in case. Remembering the Bible quote from Saddle's house, Lazarus found Keller's Bible. The same photograph was stuck between the pages of the Revelations, from whence the quote came. And look at the photo. All the people on the market with an X. Expect. Could this be Sal himself? Only younger? So... okay, we have to warn Pine Falls about this entire thing. Or it's actually Sal who's the fucking murderer. That would be a plot twist. Sal Saloon. We entered the Sal Saloon. Sal wasn't home either. Some drunk slaughtered something about Sal rushing to an old silver mine. When we asked about the host, we left in a hurry, hoping we would finally get closer to the end of this bloody chase. That's way over here. Okay, whatever. Right! Now where is he? Rush inside to look for Sal. Driving our guns, we rushed inside. There is a light of some mining clamps. We found Keller and Sal. Sal was tied to a chair. Keller had his gun pointed at saloon owner's head. Talk to Keller.
What's up, Keller? We know you're a pilot, and we want to take you alive.
That's right. I am the pilot. I am the pilot now. At least I am the pilot now. See, 15 years ago, the bastard Sal and a bunch of other people from Pine Falls wanted to get rich quickly. So, they forced people to sell their lands to them. And if they didn't, they had them tortured and killed, nailed to crosses. They wanted to look like a work of some madman. They wanted to buy his, this here mine from me. And when I didn't agree, they killed my wife. So you can do whatever you want, but Sal is the last of them, and I've waited 15 years for this moment. He is not getting out of this alive. Before he could do anything, he shot Saul dead, then dropped the gun and raised his hands. Now we had to make a tough decision. Lazarus demanded justice. Bill wanted to let the guy go, and all Flynn was talking about was the reward, and how there were no inductions in the story. Fuck. Take killer alive. We need Lazarus' loyalty, I guess. Yeah, we need his loyalty.
Joyce Carter.
That's a crazy story, but you have the chance to present it to the sheriff once we bring it in you in. So do not struggle. Claire said nothing. It was like whatever has been driving him was gone. We tied him up and took him back to the sheriff. I wonder if this actually was a good idea to do it this way. Howdy, sheriff. Get the bounty, plus 90. Well, Keller, you better get into the cell. I have some federals coming here when the winter ends to listen to your sappy story. As for the reward, Carter, here you go. Good job. I hope it was worth it. I honestly hope it was worth it. And now with Lazarus, a friend, he can heal the daughter over here. Treat him. Yeah, Lazarus is an ally. Ask him to heal. I know you're wary about using the power of your fate, Lazarus, but surely something else here.
God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
Yeah, but we need a cure, not a fucking speech. God bless you, and to think I was ready to shoot you on sight. Give me those last military bills. I'm merely a trade of dozen of my horses for the life of my girl. Tell the lieutenant we have a deal. He's not my lieutenant, he's just a pain in the ass, and an obstacle I have to use to get more rewards. Howdy, Commander. Visit the commander. Report about the horses. We settled a deal with the rancher. You get your horses soon. How about that reward? Splendid, as promised. Here's an special piece of weaponry. I belonged to our captain before the damn cult took him. Or I could give you 80 bucks instead. Desert Ranger. I think he's worth more than the money. Take the weapon, I guess. We'll take the iron. Quartermaster. Is there anything else? I don't think so. I mean, we could try to get better weapons as well from him. Like maybe this one. Or Widowmaker. I don't need another Widowmaker. I need something more advanced. Like way more advanced than that shit. And Lazarus can also now help over here at the destroyed lumber mill. Ask Lazarus for help. Wonderful tonic. The character heals 4 hit points at the beginning of their following turns. Target consumable. Too bad it's a consumable, but ask Lazarus to use his treasured healing powers and save the man. He didn't like the idea of showing off in front of a stranger, but trusted me enough to comply. Thank you. Thank you, I thought I was a gunner. By Jove, it was terrifying. We've heard a howl, a human howl, and then they were inside. Huge beasts, all claws and teeth. Just look what they've done to my friends. I was hoping he was mad. The idea of such beasts prowling the snow-covered landscape scares me worse than the wind. At least the grateful lad pointed us to some drug hidden in the office. We left him as should he'll be able to return to his family by himself.
I can't feel my extremities.
I got a lot of things, but I don't have are cards. So ladies and gentlemen, I've managed to I managed to clear most of the quests in this valley. So the only thing remaining for us to do is to get to O'Kane's farm, get the engineer, and then go to Kalakala and deal with the Ravagers. I have weaponry. As I said, I just need cards. I need a lot of cards if I want to get this shit to work. At the moment I got 1, 2, 3 characters have enough cards. If I'm gonna take the cards of Flynn, I could maybe give them to her, so she's gonna throw the Deceptive Spirit. That should actually help me a little bit. Characters resistant to burning. That's good to know. Too bad it's not immune. Eagle Eye. Character reveals Fog of War at higher range than others. That also could be useful. Oh, she needs 2 pairs for this thing to work. Oh, that sucks. That really fucking sucks. Lucky bastard. Shit. Okay, next thing is gonna be her on the companion list. Dead Man's Revenge. Second wind, wild run. Warrior, melee weapons, horseback. This is gonna be the thing. Okay, well, we'll see how this is gonna go, ladies and gentlemen. But that's gonna be the thing I'm gonna actually worry about in the future episodes. If you want to try this awesome game yourself, you know what to do. Oh, the princess heads down with purifications. Ah, okay, so this is the normal thingy. I need to give him some cards so he's actually gonna be able to heal people. And if I'll give him 2 of those, he is gonna get a passive healing ability. So that means he can get a passive healing ability from killing stuff, and then he can transfer that healing points, those health points, to other characters. So that's basically the thing I want to achieve with this fucker. This is gonna be, I think, my only healer in the party. So yeah, we'll see how that one's gonna go. And as I said, link in the description below, ladies and gentlemen. Give it a try, let me know what you think. And I do wish you good luck, partner. But for now though, I'm gonna leave this thing as obvious. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subs a lot. Helps you all in the next video.